Hi everyone, this is Shannon from theirishscrapper.com, and I'm here today with some fall inspired projects, actually for the whole week. So this is one of my projects that we're going to do today. I am featuring the Falling for Leaves bundle on my blog this week, and so I'm hoping to have a few projects to share with you guys. This is one of the ones I've created, so very true to fall with the colors. It's definitely feeling like fall where I live. There's a little bit of a chill in the air today. So let's go ahead and show you how easy it was to create this. For our card base, I'm using a piece of pumpkin pie. This is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I have a piece of the Designer Series paper. This is, let me get the correct name because I think I'm going to say it wrong. It's the Nature's, hey look, Nature's Poem Designer Series paper, and that piece is cut 3 3/4 by 5. And then I have some scraps I'm going to use of Crushed Curry, Very Vanilla, Blackberry Bliss. And then we'll use a Very Vanilla envelope as well. And then, as I mentioned, we're going to use the Falling for Leaves bundle. And then I'm also going to use one of the squares out of the Stitched Shapes, which I love. So let's go ahead and jump in here. We are going to start with our detailed trio punch. We are going to use this pattern here on 2 of the corners of our Designer Series paper, just to give us a little bit of added detail. I'm also going to use this punch to round the corners of my card base. So if you don't have a corner rounder, you can use this punch, which gives you 3 options. You know our punch boards have a corner rounder as well. There we go. Let's get those out of here. Okay, so we can go ahead and add this to our card base. Try to remember to stop before I get to that edge. Alright, let's go ahead and lay this down. We want a nice border around our entire project. Okay, I'm going to bring in my Crushed Curry ink pad, which is very dry. I need to re-ink it, but I think I'll have enough here to use. I'm taking that beautiful large leaf image, and we are going to stamp that. Give this a nice press. Okay. I like that it's a little bit, because the ink pad isn't so juicy, I like the little extra detail that kind of adds to the card. So we're going to go with that. Let's see. We're going to bring in the Old Olive. Let's do a little bit more. That's the piece I forgot. Alright, we're going to stamp the little trio of leaves on here. And what I love this stamp set, again, is because it's a lot of 2-step stamping. Lots of variety in the images. Like with these leaves, you get that, and then you also get the added detail to add to the center. Let me pull this closer because I can't see, to line that up. Yeah, that's a little off. That's okay. It'll still work. Alright, let's bring in our Big Shot, and we'll do some of our die cutting. Okay. So I have my Big Shot here. I have my magnetic platform as well as my precision base plate. And I'm using the precision base plate for my one leaf. It is this long one here, and it's very detailed. So I want that precision base plate to help me get the pieces out. Unless you want to leave your pieces in, which I do too on some cards. I actually have one coming up later this week where I will do that. Okay. So we rolled that through a good few times. Right, there's our piece. Now let's go ahead, we'll cut our leaf out. Now we don't need the precision base plate for this, but since I have it on there, we'll go ahead and leave it. The images in this set are just so pretty. Okay. Let's roll that through. Whoops. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and do our square as well, because there's plenty of space for me to stamp. So if you wanted to stamp first and then die cut, you can, but I know that the image will fit just fine, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Beautiful. Okay. All right, let me get this big shot out of our way. And I'm going to bring in a scrap piece of grid paper here. We're going to go ahead and do our sentiment, but I'm going to stamp off as well. So I'm going to do the sentiment in the soft suede. I love this. Thinking of you with a grateful heart. I love the font. I love the sentiment. We're going to ink that up. We are going to stamp that right in here. Take my leaf that I used earlier, and I'm going to put one on each corner, but I am going to stamp off, so I'm only doing the center leaf. So I'm going to ink that up, I'm going to stamp off, and I'm going to bring that in here on this corner. So I'm going to ink it up again, stamp off. I'm going to turn this around and do it on that corner. And then I am going to do that center detail as well, same way. Ink it up and stamp off. Okay, take this out of our way. So what I'm going to do is let me get all my pieces out. So you can see here this die has lots of little pieces. I'm going to grab my foam brush and my thing here, and we're going to get this all out. Because I ran it through a couple times, pieces come out fairly easy. If there's any little tiny ones here with my eyes, I'm just going to put my paper piercer. That foam brush and pad is just a lifesaver with stuff like that. Okay, so with our dies, I'm just going to run a bit of adhesive through the back, and I'm going to kind of place that where I want it. Card, we're going to kind of put this off towards the top and center there, and then we're going to cover this with our square. So I'm going to put some more dimensionals on this lower corner just so everything is even. Whoops, grabbed an extra one. I'm going to add some adhesive here just to make sure that sticks. Now those pieces will be level. And then we're going to bring that in right there. Okay. Alright, now let me grab my envelope, which I thought I had out. This is a medium Very Vanilla envelope, and we're going to go ahead and just stamp that leaf right onto our envelope. So I'm not going to stamp off this time. I'm just going to go full strength. Take that inside detail and add that as well. Love it. Okay, so that completes my first project this week, featuring the Falling for Leaves bundle. As always, guys, you can purchase this bundle in my online store at a 10% discount when you purchase the dies as well as the stamp set. And there will be a full supply list if you want any of the other products that we used today. And I look forward to being back with you real soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.